You mentioned that you were immobile for a year and a half. At what point after picking up 2K do you feel like you really mastered the game?
It came to me so easy. And because actually my name was not Watch Me Work at first. It was actually Church Boy. Ironically, the way that I would call for an ISO is saying watch me work. So when I would say watch me work, people would know, get out the way and just watch what he's about to do.
Do you remember how many times you've been on top plays?
I made it twice in 2K17, maybe once in 18, maybe once or twice in 19. It's a lot. I think either 20 or 21, that's where it just got like, wow. It was so many times I actually lost count. My next goal was to finally win, and then I, finally did it in 23.
We've noticed a lot of your top plays submissions for 2K23 have been in the theater. What are your favorite game modes?
Oh, Rec all day.
What position do you play and what's your build?
Right now, my favorite player is my shooting guard, 6'9", inside-out scorer.
Imagine you're starting a game. Rank these 3 goals in order of most important to least important, okay?
Okay.
Winning in the game, scoring the most points, or having a top play-worthy play.
Why would you ask me that? Of course, I don't like to lose. So winning, top play, and scoring the most points. Well, one of my, you could say, highlights is a game that I had 45 assists.
45?
Yes.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Kelly Oubre out there with Dennis Smith. And it's Williams in at the 5. And the Hornets with possession here. The Nets making their last shot. Hayward to pass to Williams. Outside Oubre. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. The shot misses. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Pass to Claxton. Harris outside. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Releases. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Oubre. Last game, he had 28 points. From deep, Hayward. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, you just can't let Hayward get set off the pass. He's a knockdown shooter.
Brooklyn with the ball.
Easy to see that this Hornets squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard. And they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
Now here's Simmons. Last game for him, he picked up 13.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Three on the clock. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Smith inside. He's covered by Curry. Smith no good. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, BA. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Left side, Simmons. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Hayward from behind the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Hayward, one of those guys in the league that can beat you from all 3 levels. A very versatile scorer.
Harris on the wing.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Here's Bridges. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
15 seconds.
Kelly Oubre picks one up.
At the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
And at the
Well,
line.
in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
That's good from Bridges.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in for Williams. Mycareer comes in for Washington. Martin, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Bouknight in for Smith. Bridges hits them both. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Now here's Hayward. Not a good performance from him in that loss to the Clippers. Richards' shot is off.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball.
Hornets ball.
And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
Cameron Thomas.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Richards. Here's Mycareer. 13 feet out. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. For Brooklyn, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Down low. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
2 times.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Bouknight. Back to Hayward. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Brooklyn trailing. 36 seconds left in the first. To the middle. The steal. Now Martin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Richards. Here's Bouknight. Shot clock at 6. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Now, at the line for your next, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mycareer. Misses the 3. Here's Thomas. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets. They're up by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
It's so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
First free throw is good. Mikal Bridges checked in for Brooklyn. Both good from the line that time. Charlotte trailing. Smith passes to Oubre. Back to Smith. Outside, Williams. Over Simmons. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
They shoot again. And it's Simmons missing.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Washington. Smith outside. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Pass to Claxton. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Smith with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Smith passes to Oubre. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jay. Now Simmons. The jump hook. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Oubre. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Here's Smith. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, you've got to do better than that against Smith Jr. Be careful how you defend him inside.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
one other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Martin against Harris. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Oubre. Washington inside. He's against O'Neal. Yep, that one goes.
Well, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. I mean, he uses his length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
Here's O'Neal. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Curry.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Tipped away. Up and over Smith. Curry's shot is off. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
And that one falls for Washington. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Bridges. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Williams. Gordon Hayward comes in for Martin. Mycareer's checked in for Oubre. And it's Bouknight in for Smith. And so Washington nails both of them.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's Harris. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Dinwiddie. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Team second. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line 2 times.
That free throw no good. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And he can't hit the second.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
To the paint. Here's Washington. And it's all tied up. Washington's got 6 points in the quarter.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
And to lose it like they did too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Curry. Dinwiddie, right side. And he sinks the 11-footer.
You don't expect him to bust out the spin move, but I think that adds an element of surprise to his attack.
Here's Mycareer. Here's Bouknight. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Mycareer. 4-3. Drains the triple. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to O'Neal. To the left side wing. Here's Thomas. The 15-footer. Good on the shot. Thomas has gotten his second bucket.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Bouknight. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So the Nets making a switch here.
James Bouknight with 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Pass to Thomas. Nice D from Hayward. From deep 3-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Hornets up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Smith out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. Brooklyn trailing. Harris on the wing, covered by Smith. And it's in there. Harris has got his first points of the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Hayward. He has 6, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And the Nets shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. With the hook shot. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
You don't see the hook shot too often these days, but hey, it can be so effective. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Now here's Hayward. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hayward, one of the best foul shooters in the league. You don't want to put him at the line.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the second free throw is good. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Out left to the wing. Here's Claxton. Up and in on the layup.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Smith against Curry. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Curry. And now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead. Pass to Oubre. Hayward with it. On Claxton. Hayward's shot is off.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up. Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half, not like it was in the first.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So both teams making some changes here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Back to Oubre. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Dinwiddie against Oubre. Here's Richards. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a change for the Hornets. Mycareer's checked in for Martin. .149 left in the third. To the inside, Smith. Claxton with a rebound.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, number 0. And out the line, shooting 2.
first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Charlotte has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Mycareer. Oubre with it. Williams passes to Oubre. They need this. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's for Brooklyn. They've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Mycareer. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Hornets ball.
The Hornets making a switch here. Washington's checked in. .107 left in the third quarter. Here's Smith. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Oubre with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Pass to Smith. Here's Mycareer. Outside Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Right wing. Now Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. And he comes up with a bucket.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
So the Nets making a switch here.
Second personal. Second team foul. At the line, Nicholas Claxton. And at the line, 1 time.
And that one misses. Left side, Oubre. Tries to snap the cold streak. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Kelly Oubre. Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just 4 seconds left in the third. So it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Nets with a lead. We've got Joe Harris. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Curry in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. And the basket by Bridges.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Here's Smith. The Nets making their last shot. Back to Richards. Washington finds Hayward. Here's Richards. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Harris outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Harris. Over Hayward. On the wing, Curry covered by Smith. Curry no good. Charlotte trailing. Smith outside. Hayward with it. Here's Richards. Simmons defending. Here's Mycareer. Unloads. And that one hits the back iron. Curry against Smith. Pass to Claxton. Out to Harris. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Washington. Outside Curry. Off target with the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Mycareer. And he banks in the layup.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Curry. Back to Harris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
That one on Hayward.
You just can't foul Harris there because he's almost automatic from the line.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And he can't get the first one.
They've had problems at the free throw line, especially since halftime. They're lucky it hasn't cost them.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Mycareer. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
They're hopeful that their poor free throw shooting in the second half won't come back to bite them.
Yeah, Dennis Smith Jr. so relentless in attacking defenders. Makes him hard to guard and to game plan for.
At the line for Charlotte, Dennis Smith Jr. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Harris for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Hayward, the pass to Washington. Oubre on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Shooting for Charlotte, Kelly Oubre. At the line with 2 shots.
first one. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Curry. So Oubre nails them both. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Here's Claxton. Williams defending. Shot to end the cold streak. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Now,
timeout call. Brooklyn. They're leading by 3. 1:51 left to play in the fourth.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Tell you what, he was terrific at executing down low tonight. Got whatever he wanted when he got the ball. No attention was paid to the defense in their effort. He was in his own productive, dominant world.
6 to shoot. Inside. And it's Jay missing. Here's Charlotte. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Oubre against Bridges. Oubre passes to Smith. To the middle. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Definitely a go-to option in these moments. Hayward has the experience and game to knock down big shots.
Pass to Jay. Here's Claxton. Here's Jay. It's Bridges on the wing. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Here's Oubre. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. I mean, he would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. I mean, he would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They trail by 4. 50 seconds left in the fourth.
Everybody, we got T-shirts for everybody.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He told them victory was within their grasp, saying, quote, "You've got all the tools you need to win. Now it's about closing." Guys, we'll see if they're up for the task.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 13.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Oubre from the arc. can't hit that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
He doesn't waste the chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Timeout called. The Hornets. They trail by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Who wants a t-shirt? Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklynets.
And the Hornets with possession here. 7-point differential. It's deflected. They recover it. Out to Hayward. There's the triple. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Jay, covered by Smith. And the shot's good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
This one belongs to Brooklyn.
35.
A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
I've messed up, made a mistake again, let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend, do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past, warrior, and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. I can't even look you in the eye right now. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I've messed up. Time to escape again. Let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend, do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past, warrior, and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I think I better disappear before I disappoint.
Jambo. What is that stage for us? Kicking up cameras. Yeah, we could be superstars, but I'm pretty sure our time is up. And so we fell off the spinning tops. ATL, Jacob.
Say you my be your nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any like skeet all dirt on bitches. I put it in for you, I spin for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. How you gon' cross the rockin' which I got you lit in the city. I been multitasking, rapping and being a daddy to my little children. I been spinning on business and spinning and spinning and spinning until I'm dizzy. I do all the you ain't never step or help with none of you. You doing a lot of capping, watch when I catch them. We could have been superstars. Remember when we were. You switched like a. My you. We could have been superstars. Can't help it now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we would. Keep your distance, cause you switched like a. Track hard with the kid. When I slide. Bet I'm on my when I'm outside, so them ran down. I knew the was fake, but I still, cause I'm a gremlin, yeah. Back door wide open, wasting my get out. All you time rolling. My opponent know how I'm stepping, crush my arms totally. Wood jet broke, no motion, sleeping on sofas, creeping in highs like I done went to stages. Free me, baby, can't keep me, baby. They already hate me, they gon' want me when I'm on. Oh, y'all think, look, yeah. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, I promise. Can't take me, can't guard me. I been like Charmin. We could have been superstars. Remember when we would. You switched like a. My you. We could have been superstars. Can't help it now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we would. Keep your distance, cause you switch like a track hard with the kid. When I slide, bet I'm on my when I'm outside, so they don't ran down. I knew the was fake, but I still, cause I'm a gremlin.
Yeah, we could be superstars.
Super gremlin.
But I'm pretty sure our time is up.
Now your time
And
is
so
up.
we fell off the spinning tops. Don't know, maybe my trial could break my arrow.
I ain't slamming, I'm grinding. Any way you put it, I'm mad as you with it. I'm a super gremlin. Nightmare, baby. You know I bet you always see me in your dream. You.
Pray for salvation.
Keep the door down, ain't no point in waiting. That boy lying his raps. They love you tonight in the morning. Hey, hand out ain't nobody maybe. Won't sound for a while, let's they talk. Got a passport, he get moving so my body look.
I mean, I really love entertaining people. I just like to have fun, I like to meet new people, If there's anything that I know about the game, I don't mind teaching. You never know what you're gonna see when I'm playing. You never know what you're gonna hear when you're in a party. It's a good time all around.
At NBA 2K TV, we like to connect fans, the community, everything. I'm the coach, and as the coach of Team 2K TV, we might need a little bit of teaching. So
What?
Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Sadiq Bey is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard position. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Bey passes to Murray. The shot missing, and Brooklyn will come the other way. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Great, David. Thanks. We'll see if they can execute and create some good looks early, and then Greg capitalize.
Yeah, this is also a good way to challenge your shooters. Get them mentally prepared for what's about to come.
I think more decent looks come from more floor spacing.
2 on the clock. And the basket by Harris.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. With such a young roster, the Hawks exceeded expectations in that 21 season. They finished as the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference then.
They grabbed their own miss. Capella pass to Hunter beyond the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The pass to Hunter. Murray scanning the floor. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Yeah, and many were shocked when Brent made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? So much just came together and really accelerated their competitive timeline. Just can't get ahead of that, though. You gotta take things a step at a time, and their core players are still intact, and I think this team is poised to return to that kind of competitive level this year.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Let's go, everyone. I need it to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Murray outside.
Chama-me. Que idade tens? Tenho 20.
The Hawks working the ball around. Young for three. It's hauled in by Claxton. And here are the Nets. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Jay, the pass to Simmons. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And the Nets making a change here. Finney-Smith checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Collins comes in for Hutter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Murray. Pass to Jay. To the inside. Time to shoot the play. First quarter. The Nets need to get a shot off here. No good from Simmons.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
To the middle, here's Claxton. Second shot, and that's two.
Ah, baixinho. Yeah. Bem baixinho. Oh, este mais ou menos, mas continua a vir baixo. Como está tudo no máximo? Yeah. Estou só aqui no meu, está tudo no máximo. Hã? Não sei. Se calhar são problemas dos fones. Agora está melhor.
Points on the way.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes it to Bogdanovich to the wing right side.
Huh?
Now here's Bay. Tight defense on him.
Eu.
Back to Bogdanovich.
Estou sempre... Não, agora tá bom.
Young with the ball. Saw him with 29 points last game.
Eu. O meu tá tudo no máximo.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Hello.
And
Tô sempre
here's
na
Young.
minha.
They'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing here by 8. Now the dish to Collins. Now here's Bay. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Let's go. At the tip, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Jay, the pass to Simmons. Here's Jay. Pass to Bridges. Here's Jay, defended by Young. The pass to Finney-Smith. Inside, Claxton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Box ball. Substitutions on the court.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Now heading onto the floor,
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets.
Na melhor quantidade possível.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody
Na melhor
stepping
audição
up
possível.
aggressively on that
Tá
end.
bem boa, assim.
On the court for Atlanta. On court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Griffin out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. Now here is Harris. Shot clock at 5. Back to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
At the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
That one is off. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
That one is no good. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Okongwu is a young guy, Brent, who is still polishing his craft. But on a permanent basis, he's been extremely effective.
Just some great flashes last year from Onyeka, who shoots a very high percentage. He helps you in a lot of ways. He rebounds. He protects the rim. He's quick off the floor. And he really can slide his feet out on the perimeter. So sky's the limit still for this young big.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Edmund Sumner's checked in for the Nets. So he gets them both. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. He kicks it to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. Mills with it. Shot clock at 3 for Murray. Passes to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Hawks trail by 4. And here is Murray. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now, here is O'Neal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Sumner, defended by Griffin. The shot is good from Sumner. And the Nets lead by 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
So for the Nets, Simmons checked in for O'Neal. Bridges comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Patty Mills. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bay comes in for Okongwu. Now, here's Hunter. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Atlanta gets it back. Capella. Claxton knocks it away.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, can't afford to get lazy.
Like to see Mikal get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Outside Griffin. Back to Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. He paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
He misses the free throw.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Jay's checked in for Brooklyn. Young's checked in for the Hawks. And he sinks the second. And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
Has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray left side. Capella inside, guided by Simmons. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Capella.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
Kicks to Bridges. There's a minute left in the first half. Elbow shot. Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now the pass to Bay. Young looking around. Outside for Murray. Capella trying to free himself up. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the basket by Jay. Jay's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And outside. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Here's Claxton. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this.
Es mi música.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 8-point game. We got Ben Simmons. Jay out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the four-man position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now, here is Young. Hunter kicks to Murray. Pass to Bay. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Jay. 6 points for him. Harris passes to Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Good work there as it goes. And that's now 8 points for Jay.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Hunter finds Murray. Shoots over Bridges. Offensive rebound. Capella. Simmons with the defensive effort. That's leading by 10. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trey Young.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
They're not shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts for the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That free throw good from James. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 90 seconds now into the second half. On the outside, Hunter on the wing. Passes it to Griffin. Back to Young. He kicks it to Griffin. 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Bay, no good.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
And catch and release, not just about dishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch issue triples made in the NBA.
Yeah. Mills is checked in for Jay. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Fernando's checked in. Here's Fernando. No points in the game yet for him. Young for three. The Hawks again can't hit. Well, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
For Brooklyn, they have made 2 and missed 2 with the line tonight.
At the line 2 times.
And he makes the first.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
And both free throws good for Mills.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
He lobs it up, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Nets making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Mills. Banked in off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy. And I know why. The defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
On the floor, yours, Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Right side, Bogdanovich. The step back jumper is good.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Nets.
Dinwiddie against Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Dinwiddie. And out the line. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Collins checked in for the Hawks. Bay comes in for Griffin.
Diego como cantor. Gosto dele como cantor e gosto muito das músicas dele. E acho que vou seguir um caminho.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Hawks trail by 16. Outside Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Makes it off the glass.
And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You flash back to Saddiq Bey's rookie season, and as the Wildcat came into the league, he hit the ground running. Really impressive, just control and demeanor and poise on the court, finishing 4th in Rookie of the Year voting.
And the first one at the line is good. And finishing 4th in the rookie race is certainly a compliment for Bey.
Well, Rookie of the Year races are always hotly contested, so if you land that high, that says a lot about your game and how many people are recognizing the contributions that you're making. Look, Saddiq Bey has a ton of potential.
Bey hits them both.
6'7", wants to play aggressive, not afraid to mix it up. A good shooter from the three-point line. Saddiq Bey has got a lot of great qualities and a long career ahead of him.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He takes it in. Sumner kicks to Bridges. Shot clock at 2. High post shot. That one a little long. The Hawks trail by 12. Young for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. The shot's good from Sumner.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Young. The teardrop falls in. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
So tricky there with the floater and a nice touch from Trae Young.
Young against Curry. The pass to Claxton. Fires from 18. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Collins and Capella man the post position. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the point.
And the length of Simmons using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Outside Collins. Hunter for 3. They get it again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backcourt.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Nets. Now Hunter. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 8 points for Ben Simmons.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Capella trying to free himself up. Young, good.
And even against a defense that tries to push up, Trae Young will continue to be aggressive like that.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
That one goes. It's counted. And the Nets lead by 16.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Young kicks to Murray. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins in the post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
And Collins has shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Hã? O quê? Esse é o carro. Sim, tô jogando Fórmula 1.
On defense, the Hawks trailing by 13. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
They're doing a better job of working
Não, é o 2021.
in the second half.
In a moment now to quickly take
Tô fazendo carreira, por acaso não é da Fórmula 1, tô no F2.
Looking to score high percentage shots.
Fórmula 2.
And so far,
Hã?
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 14-point game. High arcing shot. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And so far,
Young's
defense look old. He is on fire.
Por acaso tem aqui na minha casa o NBA, não tá com o Antônio.
Stolen by Collins. Hunter with it, picked up by Harris. And Hunter, here we go. And
Já não toquei ele nele há algum tempo.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
And athletic forward. He can come up big in big moments.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Jay. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. On the way, Harris. Here's Jay. Pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Here's Jay. Defended by Young. Outside for Simmons. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's it.
And it's DeAndre Hunter off the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square it.
Hayes checked in for the Hawks. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Jay. Out to Harris. Lock at 6. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
2 seconds. At the line. At the line. 1 shot.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Young dishes to Hunter. Murray outside. Get the shot. Brooklyn with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Brooklyn.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense that forced the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
That one goes in.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Jay. Young with the steal.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Number 0. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Criminals. Friends.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Let's make it count. I know who you are already.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Connects from three-point range.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave him that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Vitória de Guimarães. Cá estão os protagonistas. Gil e Benfica nesta ronda 30 da Liga Portuguesa. Recordando que o treinador do Gil perde do mar.
Pray for salvation.
Keep the door down, ain't no point in waiting. That boy lying his raps. They love you tonight in the morning. Hey, handout ain't nobody, maybe. Won't sound for a while unless they talking M's. Shoot to make the shot, don't shoot at the rim. If you make it out, then stay there. They don't play fair stuff from the rats in the satchel. You don't pass it out, they wanna get at you. Passing out, pray a hater. He wanna play the game, he ain't about action. Finessing it every way we make it happen. No time to play today, we gon' when you move heavy, be ready for static. Bust out no face in the roller, but next time we be on the
centrais mais consistentes na temporada para a partida, mas representado por Benfica.
Don't do no withdrawal, only taking deposit. And I pull off in the big body mile. Got your in the loft and she straight on it. You know I'm equipped, I stay 2 steps ahead. Signing no deal, independent instead. If I can't buy that, I can't afford it. You try to rent it, that's why you got short. My watch penny, you can't see in. He got lost trying to fit in the mix. Got took out trying to act like he rigged. How you loving it? Drive real fast when I put it in sport. I'ma do the dash for the cash, no short. He don't got a passport, he get moving. So my body a little sore. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Catch your feet, ain't.
desde logo sim
He was hot. I'm in street clothes. I'm in street shoes. So I rose up and dunked on him and shut up.
Porque eu regressei para os Bucks.
K2K TV fans, Scott Moak here, your PA announcer
É treino.
for the Sacramento Kings. In top plays this week, we're caring for all the sharing going on in NBA 2K23. You guessed it, it's time for your State Farm top assists. Pass me some plays. Jumping into the red with the gamer CJ, using the quick first step to make a little space, then dropping a wraparound bounce pass. Guard there, I like it. Real DB13 is next in the race, running up for the half-court line and sending it sideways to a friend. Gotta love an unselfish team. I like mine in purple and black, just a personal preference. Into my team with Ken Littlejohn, who pulls a steal with John Stockton to bounce the assist to bracket buster Sam Decker, picking up those MT points on
É um ambiente impactante no estádio Cidade de Barcelos, melhor assistência da temporada, cerca de 12.500 espectadores e, como dizias, adeptos do Benfica espalhados por todos os setores, inclusive
sees Oladipo on the back cut and dents the hardwood.
Normalmente são maioritariamente ocupadas por adeptos da casa, existe também a entrada das equipas com abraços e muitos sorrisos entre Daniel Sousa e Roger Smith.
Stellar assists, everyone. Sharing the ball just like LD2K, am I right? Think you have a great one? Send your plays with your gamer tag and the hashtag 2KTVWOW on social media. Later, everybody. See you at your next Sacramento Kings Beam Team game inside of NBA 2K23.
Cada onde?
One of the best centers of all time.
It's okay.
Recently, adding coach to his illustrious resume, Patrick Ewing is
Estou vendo naquele site com a coleção dele. Na Sport TV.
The double nickel game. As we wrap up our series of exclusive interviews for the
Sim, pelo site com a coleção dele.
Here's Patrick Ewing with his perspective on Jordan and that double nickel game.
O ex-goal ou algo assim. Yeah. Escreve-se assim.
First time I met Michael was on my recruiting visit to North Carolina. From that day until now, he's been the biggest trash talker that I've ever met. He's like, you can't dunk on me, and I'm in street clothes, I'm in street shoes, so I rose up and dunked on him until he shut up.
No 2.
It's funny because then we end up playing against each other, Georgetown.
2-10.
And you know, we gotten to be friends over that year. But once we step on the court, it's all about business. And unfortunately,
Eu tô em 5 minutos.
we hit that big shot that helped North Carolina beat us. To see Michael Jordan where he was when we were young to what he became, no one knew that he was going to be as good as he became. He was always good. He was always talented. And like I said, he always talked trash. But the evolution, I mean, it was like, wow.
10 segundos para os 3.
The fact that he got cut off his freshman team gave him
2:55.
to prove that he's better than everybody else think that he
Okay.
and he had
Well.
work ethic. So he worked at his game,
Well.
Lifting weights to become stronger.
Quero saber porque se calhar é melhor.
All the other parts of his game to make sure he was a great player. When the Bulls and Michael
Sim, mas se calhar é melhor.
you know you got to bring it over. He's going to carry his team. He's
Qual é?
going to do everything that he needed to do to help his team to win. We were physical with him when we had to be physical with him. We trapped him.
Calma.
Sometimes it worked, but for the most part, it didn't. When
23 came back, but when we were in 45, I thought it was great for the sport.
Quase 4.
You know, according to him, he retired for 2 years.
3,50.
The rest of us an opportunity to try to win a title, and according to him, I didn't take advantage of it.
Por quê?
I had to come back to show the world that.
Fala o site, caralho.
That first game that we played him, he was hot. He dropped 55, and I made a mistake at the end for them to seal the game. You know, he made a move to get to the free throw line, and I thought he was doing it for the shot. I go to try to block the shot. He dishes it off to Bill Winnington. He dunks it. You know, you just try to go out and do your best. It was a battle. I thought that we were ready for him.
4:30.
It just didn't work out. He came away with, y'all keep calling it the double nickel game.
Salões à procura do gol também vai ganhar para já. Mais pontapé de canto desta à direita do ataque. Ali na oposição do central Gabriel Pereira, o remate de Gonçalo Ramos. Depois de uma aceleração de Rafa, a finalização tentativa de finalização de Gonçalo Ramos.
At this stage of the season, it's not unheard of to see teams lose steam. Doris, how do coaches keep their teams motivated for the second half of the year?
I think one thing quality NBA coaches do is they emphasize that the NBA regular season is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you are winning or losing, you're always building the foundation of your program. Do you have good defensive habits? Do you share the basketball? Are you committed to winning? Are you about your teammates? So much goes into success.
Espanha, Catalunha.
We've got Ben Simmons, Joe Harris out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Jay in at the point to the inside. Pass to Claxton. To the paint, out to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jay, and here's Simmons.
Yeah, tu já viste quantos adeptos é que são de Benfica aí no estádio?
And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
No estádio estão a melhor capacidade que já atingiu esta época, 12 mil e tal adeptos.
Here's Halliburton.
Ai.
17 points in his last outing.
3-7 resultados à frente à espera do passe de Grimal para a profundidade do Grimal.
Back to Turner, beyond the arc. Claxton with a rebound. We played just over.
Ele está a jogar lateral, sabes?
Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie and Harden.
Ele é médio, mas ele joga praticamente em todo o campo. É tipo eu. Não, veio do coisa Feyenoord. Não, veio do PSV. E ele na altura, quando veio do PSV, ele disse que já estava a pensar em sair do PSV.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And here are the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Nets. Down low. Here's Bridges, and the layup is good.
Boy, you have to be able to start powering through contact. No signs of backing away.
And so it's Indiana with it. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
No.
Determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Jay. Harris left side. Pass to Jay. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. The Nets need to get off a shot here.
Bora, João Mário, bora! Bora, João Mário! Sai que veio.
Nunca se deu, resistiu e depois com classe acabou por fazer o corte. Ali houve um determinado momento que eu creio que o João Mário terá tentado colocar-se mais à frente dele para lhe cortar um bocadinho essa possibilidade de corte. Muito bem o Gabriel Pereira. Acho que é mais mérito dele. Mérito do João Mário.
Leading. Took a hard foul on the shot. He'll head to the line to shoot a pair. After making the playoffs 5 years straight.
A partir de trás, a Bolsânia. A marcação para o Navarro. Quem cortou agora também, não tem ninguém para a frente de colar a defesa. Viu, quando teve bola, praticamente também obrigou o Benfica
On the court right now. Second quarter for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Jay in at the one. Now here's Bridges. 6 to shoot. And stolen by McConnell. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Halliburton. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Yeah, this play is about the effort level of Tyrese Halliburton running the floor to get that break.
And Turner with the block. Outside heel. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Bridges. Halliburton misses.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Harris goes in.
When you drive to the cup, you do it with a purpose, and Joe Harris mixing up his attack right there.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. McConnell outside. Harris against heel. Over Harris. They grab their own miss. McConnell,
Their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Estou a ver, visto, o canto disseste é a bola que ele cortou, né? Estou a falar com o lance do Benfica ou do Gil Vicente?
Pass to McConnell. Here's Halliburton. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing. Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Bridges against Halliburton. Here's Turner. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons, just so good at sending it back.
And it's good for two. And it's now only a 5-point Indiana lead. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, PA, but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on.
Now here's Heel. He had 25 points in his last game. Clock at 4. Pass to Turner. Second chance effort. Brooklyn with the board. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
Great communication on defense in that one. They worked really well as a unit to frustrate the offense.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Now here's Bridges. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Shoots over McConnell. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great feed. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swap.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Some changes for Brooklyn. O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And Sumner subbed in for Harris.
Espaço agora para o contra-ataque da equipa do Benfica. Grimal. Bola para Neres.
Bora!
Sair mais Andrew de um espaço para frente. Encurtou o espaço. Encontro entre Benfica no Municipal. Os foras de jogo dados ao Benfica, de acordo com o que dizíamos da característica da linha defensiva do
O Nápoles pode tornar-se campeão já amanhã.
Pelo menos até o momento.
O Nápoles.
Tem dado de uma forma contínua, mas algumas das vezes em função das...
Por causa do jogo. Por causa do jogo do Inter Lazio. Acho eu.
Halliburton outside.
Optar por esta possibilidade.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect foul.
Uma boa vista não pode desiludir. Uma boa vista não pode desiludir.
So it's the Indiana Pacers going into the break up 12, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Mais, porque senão é difícil ter controlar mais controlado como o jogo sempre vai conseguir fazer. Gabriel Pereira há espaço para a atração de Murilo Almeida. Adriano Marinho já está lá para a frente em posição. O Ibozelli a mexerem-se junto dos defesas do Benfica. O Uruguai ainda vai agarrar.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Mathurin and Heald out on the perimeter. Miles Turner out there with Neesmith. And it's Halliburton in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Um ótimo remate, vai ganhar o pontapé de canto. A bola bateu em Otamendi. É pontapé de canto para os juristas. Estão a chegar-se com perigo à baliza de Rafa Dias. Já colocou o serviço de
Heald.
Meia distância. Tentou agora atingir a baliza da Odisseia.
Pass to Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got 6 points.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped 11 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. Perfect performance from him from the field. He did not miss. Hard to match that one, but you know he'll try. Back to you.
Yeah, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
Here's Neesmith. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
You can tell when he steps to the line and the confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
It's Bridges on the wing. The rebound by Neesmith. Well, Indiana shooting a fantastic 57%.
Argentina e Espanhol.
The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Heald's got his second bucket of the game.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Pass to Simmons. Here's Jay. Still out of sync.
Boy, that makes him over 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Shot's good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at.
Sabia perfeitamente que o Grimaldo estaria do lado esquerdo. Eu sabia que mais na posição de pontapé de canto, agora mais um para o Benfica.
Olha, não, tá atrasado.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". He can run the offense, plus
Now here's Halliburton, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Pass to Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton up top, over Simmons. the rebound by Jay. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, this is the business you
Porque
NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are you going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, BA, this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years.
Ficou a perna, Vítor Carvalho imitou o sucesso do remate do Florentino. Vem contar também este posicionamento e este corte de Vítor Carvalho, porque a jogada de Florentino era prometedora.
Ele sempre que pode, pressiona o Benfica no seu meio campo. Que não lhe dá muita continuidade. O Benfica, da grande maioria das vezes, consegue contrariar, mas não deixa de por vezes, tentar logo minimizar o jogo ofensivo e a organização que o Benfica pretende da sua defesa.
Otamendi, bola para António Silva. Já dissemos, António Silva, Otamendi, Grimaldo, todos com cartões amarelos em situação limite. O risco de falhar no próximo encontro, que é o encontro frente ao Sporting. Que já bateu por 2 vezes em Carnados esta temporada. No campeonato, foi o primeiro a derrotar o Benfica, depois empatando para a taça da Portugal, que deu por deixar o Benfica para trás da competição nos penaltis. Florentino. Grimaldo movimenta-se ao meio, é para ele o passe, Rafa. Então o 27 já olhou, percebe que não tem largura à esquerda, vai para dentro, para Neres, boa solução para o Benfica. E mais um corte importante para este homem, o 21 do Gil Vicente, Vítor Carvalho. Rafa e Neres a construírem este ataque da equipa do Benfica, também estava a chegar a Gonçalo Ramos. Neres ainda ao ataque, vai à procura do segundo poste e da entrada de Otamendi. Ela fica nos pés de Fran Navarro. Que a equipa sai em bloco, há falta de Abrujani, falta de Rafa. Derrubou a Abrujani, o georgiano fica por terra, a Abrujani que hoje chega ao jogo 50 na Liga Portuguesa. Jogador de grande regularidade, ganhou presença mais assídua no 11 do Gil, a partir do momento em que Daniel Sousa, sensivelmente...
E faz um gol ale, e faz um gol ale.
E há pouco tinha aquele corte absolutamente oportuno de Vítor Carvalho. É um 21 que é um 6.
Sem dúvida. Quer seja defensiva, quer seja também ofensivamente. É a organização de jogo. Mas curioso ali o Rafa olhar meio de lado a ver se João Mário estava efetivamente. Amanhã essa conjugação de conhecimento entre os jogadores do Benfica que faz com que Rafa olhou claramente antes de dar início a jogar. João Mário.
Vai!
Rafa,
Golo! Caralho!
A bandeirola está levantada e há muito que o árbitro assistente poder apontar para o jogo.
Filha da mãe, fora de jogo. Tinha sido gol, caralho, fui fora de jogo.
E mais um tirado ao ataque do e fora tivesse sido evidente.
22 e 40. 22 e 45.
Um ciclo não, o árbitro
Eu atualizei isso, estava atrasado. Yeah. Estava atrasado. Agora já não.
A última temporada e meia ao serviço do Vila Franquense, com o destaque que passa pelos jogadores.
Não.
Aqui dá os primeiros passos da Liga Portuguesa. Veio pôr o papel de Lucas Cunha, que era um consagrado do plantel. Começou valorizado para o Brasil no mercado de janeiro. E o jogo foi buscar Gabriel Pereira ao Vila Franquense. Fez o papel de Tomás Araújo, jogador do Benfica, que está a fazer uma grande temporada.
23 e 30.
Para Tomás Araújo, para Gabriel, para quem quer que seja. Simplicidade do processo. Faz aquilo que fez a grande vezes deve fazer. Potência, concentração,
lição mais importante é cortar o adversário.
Yeah.
36 anos e na iminência de renovar contrato com os Leeds por mais uma temporada. Para ser já aqui. Tem tempo. Vai sempre de ano em ano. Mas mesmo perante esta idade.
Já não criam mais nada. O Tarenalti, o vosso piscinas. O vosso piscinas. Baixo de uma piscina é sempre penalti. Faz logo uma piscina é logo coisa. Penalti.
A linha da frente da equipa de Barcelos caindo para o lado esquerdo. Quantos de bons clubes agora? 4 para 4. Fica bem lutado com o Mário Guitarro também. Auschwitz, boa possibilidade para uma equipa.
Ai o quê? Não! Ai o quê?
Para retirar margem de sucesso ao 27 da Benfica.
Ia estourar essa merda! Não, o gajo não conta. Aquilo ia ser um corte.
António Silva, agora é o Benfica que invade o meio campo adversário. Mesmo aqui, o mais possível não entrar na sua grande área. É visível. Sempre que o Benfica joga para a equipa tem sempre a tendência de subir um bocadinho no terreno. Não é fácil. Se o Benfica a ação individual no sobrepor por vezes ao coletivo, o Benfica vai ter algumas dificuldades em criar ali situações. Pedro vai cair de novo para a esquerda. Murilo vai para terrenos interiores. Pontapé.
Eu entrava.
Vemos a ação de Alves há pouco. Trabalhar como aula, praticamente aqui. Ele faz um corte, foi a sensação que eu tive. E acaba por surpreender rápido, porque já estava no enfiamento. Portanto, a tentativa do Rafa era ganhar a frente, a que a bola ultrapassasse pela frente do Gabriel. E apesar de tudo, o Alves ficou com muito poucas opções para o que parecia possível, porque Gonçalo Campos e Neres não tiveram essa capacidade. Mas é tudo um par. Se desse continuidade pela sua posição, Alves também me parece que teria sido uma má opção. Agora eu compreendo, ele na visualização que teve acabou por perceber que estava ali o companheiro, mas difícil não por pagar-se ali do Gabriel. A bola já chega.
Pô caralho, qual foi?
Lança à frente da Rafa, precisamente a Borjani tenta colocar na última linha, vai ser difícil para Bozelli, impossível mesmo, há lançamento para Reinaldo. Ainda o espanhol, Otamendi vai ser pressionado por Fran Navarro. Odisseia, António Silva. Procura soluções, António Silva. Florentino coberto, João Neves também. E praticamente para a linha dos centrais.
Eu estou a ouvir bem.
Bola nos pés, exatamente. Grimaldo. João Neves já está nesta cultura ofensiva. Odisseias. Está muito esticado. Contrário. O Gilma insiste no Benfica. João Mário.
Esse passe entra!
Bola com António Silva. Sempre em bloco, compacto, a equipa de Daniel Sousa. A operação de António Silva não deixou que Fran Navarro se mobilizasse para a frente. Deixou a bola ali boa para Gonçalo Gomes. Pedro Tiva. Cada uma das especialidades do brasileiro volta aos pés de Pedro Tiva. Contra conforto ao meio de Borjani. Ruben Fernandes. Gabriel. Estratégico que Daniel Sousa colocou no gol. Pelo menos até o momento, o Benfica não está conseguindo. Bozelli a fugir para o meio e a tentar.
I think live sports in the NBA is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that they can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Now here's Mills. Bridges outside. Out to the right wing.
Aonde?
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Eu vou. Benfica tá pra fora. Sendo que quiser, até não, mas
way to the nets that he started to find his footing.
Não é falta. Ai, que puta!
Free throw good. Dinwiddie. Talking about Dinwiddie. He's steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure is, averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of
Mas ele podia ter feito o passo com o Rafa.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Nimhart. Back to McConnell. Here's Nimhart. He's got 5. Field passes to Jackson. Contact on that shot. Officials call the foul. They'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Eterna, mas que nos conquista e leva a palma, a luz intensa no sol, que lá no céu risonho vem beijar. E vai ser gol! Golo!
We will look back on his career and marvel at the consistent three-point shooting he had, no matter what team he played for.
Olha isso! Não tá fora de jogo, não tá fora de jogo, isso não tá fora de jogo. Não tá fora de jogo. Não tá fora de jogo. Não tá. Pera, não tá fora de jogo. Fora de jogo, filha da puta. Foi gol, não, fora de jogo.
And here are the Pacers now. Indiana on offense. It's a 12-2.
Não foi o médio, foi o Gonçalo Carmo.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. No coverage that time. Give him 8 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Finney-Smith. He's got 5. Dinwiddie buries it from about 10 feet away. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Pass to Jackson.
Não parecia.
McConnell outside. Here's Nimhart. Give him 8 points now.
Sai tudo a vir gol baixo, eu também.
Dinwiddie with a rebound. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Here's O'Neal. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside Mills. That one a little long.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Nimhard, good.
Well, get it inside to a quality score and let this guy do his thing.
And here's Mills for three. That one is off. And so it's the Indiana Pacers up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Sem conseguir marcar, tem sido uma fase menos fértil do ataque silvestre. Benfica tem tentativas de profundidade, não nos está a colocar no jogo. Os jogadores que estão mais ali em linha com os jogadores do Gilson.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Edmund Sumner is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Yuta Watanabe. And it's Jay in at the point guard position. Pass to Nora. Tice inside.
Excellent job by Daniel Tice to go right at the defense. You force the official to make a call there.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Here's Smith. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, George Hill is an effective combo guard. He sees the floor and puts it on time and on target.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, BA, even with the game well in control.
Bora! Ai, o quê? Ah! Yeah. Yeah.
Não se apercebeu o que isto próximo individual a sensação que estava com o companheiro, até porque Andrews claramente saiu muito bem o treino ao encontro dos Neres foi impressionante. Muita oportunidade para aliás, não uma situação de contra-ataque, não ainda uns bons minutos de estamos a falar de meio, foi grande a partida, essa grandiosidade que é, só porque momentariamente, ou em espaço, a situação de contra-ataque está presente e é tirar dividendos dessa mesma ação de jogo, que no momento é a melhor solução. Esta paragem resultou com uma espécie de time-out, porque Smith aproveitou para dar algumas indicações a alguns jogadores do lado do Brasil, mais flagrante nesse momento do Daniel Sousa a reunir ali a grande parte da
Força Benfica, né? Força Benfica, né? Benfica, né? Hã? Eu sei que não tá. Eu podia ter dado passe no Gonçalo Ramos.
Dava essa sensação. Já a realidade da só tinha que este ano não houve a máximo.
Por ti, eu irei cantar. Para sempre, para sempre. Ele tiver a ganhar.